Your audience is important. Certainly your approach is going to be geared based on that audience. Are high-income people marketed to differently than low-income? Are men marketed to differently than women? And you're a consumer, you see ads all day long. Just think about how are different groups marketed to and how that might fit your particular customer base. For us, most often it's low-income renters that you're appealing to. Could be Spanish-speaking. The laundry business would be a common theme, but you're making sure you understand who your audience is and what you're trying to accomplish. So these are just general guidelines. Those that are avid marketers of their laundries will tell you that they try to put aside 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 or 5% of gross sales toward the marketing effort. Of course, expecting a return on investment for doing so. But the importance of the budgeting is its commitment. If you are a typical laundry owner, I would hazard a guess that maybe you advertised a handful of times or once where you spent some money, sent out a bunch of postcards, only got 3 coupons back, therefore advertising doesn't work, and you packed it up and you went on to run your business. The consistent budgeting, I think, really helps generate better results and let you try a number of different things and get that return. And if you are going to use multiple methods of advertising, make sure that there's a cohesive message. When you interact with Star Distributing, do they do a good job marketing their business? Absolutely. So you get the flyers, you get the mailers, you come on site, you see the logo and the brand reinforced. They're partners with Speed Queen. Do they do a good job marketing their business? You know their logo when you see it. Website, print advertising, the magazine, all those things are cohesive. So look at examples of the people that are marketing toward you, and you'll get a lot of ideas on how to promote your brand and your business. A lot of good marketing options out there and available. Okay, so I promised you 10 secrets. We'll try to go through them rapidly. I'm more or less going to explain what these items are and then invite you to come back later and follow these links and get a little bit more information. And again, some of these are a little bit off the beaten path, but anyone can come up here and tell you how to run a newspaper ad or some of those basic things. So let's look at some secrets of promoting your laundry. Anybody heard of Facebook? Anyone tired of hearing about Facebook? Well, I'm here to add to your weary ears. For as much of a bad rap that sometimes social media gets and is often characterized as sharing mundane information, what did Brian have for breakfast before he got on the airplane this morning? The fact of the matter is, businesses, big and small, and I pay attention to a lot of the big businesses because they've got a lot of wherewithal behind them, have really learned how to use social media to promote their businesses. And it's pretty remarkable. 500 million active users. Are they onto something? 50% of whom use the page on a daily basis. Talk about building a mousetrap that people are using. And that's all well and good. And sure, a lot of it is the sharing of social information along those same lines. But what businesses are learning is that the old, I promote my business by word of mouth. Right? I've heard that for the 18 years I've been in the laundry business. I said I take that at face value. But in the last couple of years, something happened. Word of mouth moved. Word of mouth now is social media. It is the net. It is the sharing of information in this way. And in fact, it's amplified word of mouth quite a bit. You know, in the example that Jeff Bezos from Amazon.com, he's got a pretty good business he developed. What he likes to point out is that, you know, in the brick and mortar world, if a customer has a good experience or a bad experience, they're going to tell 5 or 6 people. In the digital world, they're going to tell 6,000. So you can say, well, I wish that wasn't the case for my business, but I think this is a situation where you have to get on board. You have to know that this is, like it or not, the way information is being exchanged. And what businesses are doing with Facebook in particular is they find there's a way to build community. Hey, use Bobby's Laundry. Well, I use Bobby's Laundry. Isn't Bobby's Laundry a great place? You know, Bobby's Laundry just put out a coupon. In fact, I'm heading to Bobby's Laundry on Thursday afternoon. That's the information that's being shared, and people are harnessing by using some of these social media terms. Search engine optimization, it's a way to make sure your website registers higher when people search for you. We'll get to that later. You get insights into what customers are thinking, good and bad, right? You'd rather hear what they're saying. You may not like all that they're saying, but you'd rather hear it than not hear it. Quick communication and price. This costs you nothing but a little bit of your time. So creating a Facebook page for your laundry is a very easy way to do that. This link here gives you a YouTube tutorial. It takes about 30 seconds to set up a Facebook page for your business, and it's free. Can we do that? Even if we don't buy it? Brian, you're full of it? It's not going to work? Come on, give me a minute of your time and set one up. Easy to do. So you can link on there to do that. And I want to show you a quick example, if I can get it to work here. This is not just academic theory. There are lots of laundromats now that have embraced this, not only Facebook, but other social media techniques. Here's our friend Patty Fielding from New Hampshire. She has her Facebook page set up for Embassy Laundromat. Let's see. Well, someone dinged her with a weight loss ad. But she's promoting specials. You're saying, hey, it's free pizza night. You have people saying, I like this store. And that's the new thing, is the like. You seen this icon, the thumb icon with like on the web? That's basically saying, hey, it's okay. That's a good store. I like that place. And if you are friends, either in the virtual or real world, with that person that basically vouches for that business, it's all right. It's good. That's what people are using, and they've got pictures of the store and discussion boards and reviews and other things that people are doing. But this is a very basic Facebook page. Literally takes a minute to set it up. And they've got an opportunity to have people follow your business. Their terminology is become a fan. Right? That's pretty good terminology, right? Become a fan of that business. So it's something that's easy to do, and this takes a little bit of know-how. And this presentation gives you a link on how to set it up, and it's really easy. I did it. Who's sick of hearing about Twitter? Okay, me too. Fact of the matter is, it's fastest social networking group to reach 100 million users. Some of the estimates indicate that it may reach as many as 1 billion users in the very near future. Granted, Twitter is based on the concept of what are you doing right now? What are you doing? And again, a lot of that is inane. I just fed my cat. I just went to work. But what are businesses doing to harness the fact that people are following each other's activities? It's a great marketing tool. You can share information right away. You can gather real-time feedback from the market. Do you like the store or not? Builds relationships where they follow you, get the information. But a lot of people are using it to share coupons, discounts, and other information about the business. I ran into a member in Ohio last week that is in a college town, and when his store is slow on Tuesday afternoons, he sends out coupons and tweets to his customers saying, hey, I've got a bunch of machines open. And he said, like clockwork, people start to show up with laundry because they know that there's machines available. So it's free. It's 100 million users and climbing. And it's one of those things that you can do to share information about your business. Little short, they're 140 character tweets. In fact, we have a Twitter account that's set up with one of our blogs on Planet Laundry. So when I go around to these shows, you can follow, if you're interested, you can follow where I am and what I'm doing. And just basic information to keep my members informed about our activities. Costs nothing to do, and you can do the same thing for your business. So I've got a couple different videos here. One is for specific tips on how to use Twitter to grow your small business. Really good information. A quick video on how to set up your page. Again, if it takes 2 minutes, you're taking way too long. It really doesn't take that long at all. And here's some examples of some laundries that are using Twitter, and I'll just click on one real quick so you can see what that Twitter page may look like for a laundromat. Okay, Louise Bassano, one of our members down in Austin, Texas. Let's see here. So she's able to post basic messages. Early weekday mornings are least crowded. Try wash and fold. Wash day on Yelp. Free Wi-Fi. Just basic information that you can send out to the customers for free. Not doing postcards and sending things in the mail or making phone calls, but starting to build an audience of people that can share instantly. So if you have one of your customers that has 500 friends on Facebook or 100 people they follow on Twitter, they can share this information very rapidly and for no money, and it's a very easy way for you to promote your business. So again, I'm not saying you have to buy it, that you're going to go home and start becoming a user yourself, although the fastest growing segment for Facebook new accounts are women aged 45 to 65. Growing very rapidly, a matter of sharing information. So let's pause a minute, because I can hear you, I can read your minds. You don't know this, but I can. And you're saying, Brian, you keep talking about social media and you're going to start telling us about the internet. My customers don't use it. You see my customers, they're not using these tools. You're under the wrong assumption. You're under the wrong assumption. Every piece of data indicates that not only are low-income customers, the demographic that we see in our stores, not only are they using these tools, they're using them at a higher rate than their higher-income counterparts. Take simple internet access. There's an inverse relationship between household income and internet usage. Households with incomes under $25,000 spend more time on the internet than households earning $100,000 or more. You start getting into the mobile devices that all your customers, they may not have barely 2 nickels to rub together, but they've got a cell phone device that they're using to text and use these social media techniques, right? And among those that don't speak English, among those that are the lowest income, are the highest rates of usage. So, and you may not buy that, do your own research, but the fact is our customers, Spanish speaking or otherwise, are using these techniques. And again, for the most part, these are free ideas. But people ask, when I'm using my GPS device on my smartphone or in my car, how do you become one of those businesses that pops up on a search? Anyone ever search for a gas station or a restaurant or something using a GPS device? Well, turns out that we did a little research on this. There's 2 main providers of GPS data, and I've outlined them here for you. And you can follow these links and enter your business into the GPS search. So if someone is driving by through your town and they're looking for a laundromat, you get a transient customer, very easy to do from their phone or from their vehicle navigation device to get on TeleAtlas and the other one's Navtech.
You know, Brian, I hate to interrupt you, but everywhere I drive, because I drive up to Virginia and Memphis and Birmingham and Lexington, wherever, I have my GPS. If I know where I'm going, I just type in the word laundry or coin laundry, and as I'm driving, I know what every one of them is. And if there's something I don't know about, I may not stop at them, but at least and if they're not on there, I think
sometimes the information's wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
That's why you have to claim your stake, right? You've got to claim your business and fill in the correct information and add detail. Here are my hours. Here are the services that I offer. This is free to do. Navtech is the other one. You can do it yourself, and in fact, I've got my staff working on it where Navtech will allow kind of a mass upload. So what we're going to do with our goal is to take our member stores and list your locations on Navtech for you. In any case like this where we can do that, we're going to try to achieve that. But if you want it to be found on GPS, both by handheld device or automobile, it's easy to do. There are 2 providers, and here's the links on how to do it. Okay? Free. I haven't spent any of your money yet. I will in a second, but so far I haven't spent any of your money.